Washington now, where police say they seized 23 guns from the home of a 13-year-old who appeared to be fixated on school shooters. Police arrested the teen after finding some disturbing social media posts. Yesterday, he pleaded not guilty to charges of unlawful firearms possession and making a threat. Let's go to CBS News reporter Andres Gutierrez covering the story for us. Andres, what did deputies find and why did they act so quickly?
Well, Elizabeth, a possible tragedy was averted all because someone saw something and said something. Let's take you back to Friday. That's when Pierce County Sheriff deputies received a tip that a 13-year-old was online making threats that he had guns. About 12 hours later at 1 a.m. Saturday, SWAT members showed up to the kid's house in Parkland, Washington. Inside, deputies found 23 weapons. You could see them right there on your screen. 8 handguns, 2 shotguns, and the rest of them semi-automatic rifles. Some of them were in a safe, but many, according to authorities, were out in the open, mounted on walls or left around the house. As you can imagine, there were also several boxes of ammo. And here is the disturbing bit. They also found loaded magazines inscribed with references to the Columbine massacre on them. This was allegedly found inside the teen's go bag. Investigators say the teen had also posted photos of himself holding guns online and posted on Telegram, quote, "When I turn 21, I'm going to kill people." He was also fixated on attacks like the 2017 Charleston church shooting and the 2022 school shooting in Uvalde, Texas. Deputies believed it was only a matter of time unless they intervened.
Yeah.
Enough.
Where was the parents? That's the first thing that I'm trying to figure out. Where's the parents? Where's the parents? And why are they not also arresting the parents? Because if you 13 years old, which again, when we talk about the killer that was over in Minneapolis that shot up the church, when we think about all of these things, a lot of times I remember it was a kid that wound up committing a heinous act here in Michigan, and they not only arrested the kid, they also arrested the parents, and I think that they also charged the parents. But you're not seeing this nowadays, and I don't know if it's the judges, I don't know if it's the culture, I don't know if it's a combination of both, but this kid clearly was going to do something to somebody, and he had already inscribed and wrote exactly what he wanted to do. It was really just a matter of time of when. Thank God that we have a federal government that take these threats serious and go into these homes and make sure that they get these kids, because the parents have no clue, or either they're complicit in what these kids are doing and what's going to take place. And until you start holding the parents accountable, don't matter.